design, Vis Com. This is daily sketch number 3. We've got these 2 watch bands. We're just going to do one, and I'm going to let you pick which one you want to do, but I'm going to pick the top one. It seems a little less complicated. Instead of a circle for the face of the watch, we're going to do an ellipse, okay? A side, for the side angle. And you want to drop it down flat, and you really want to make sure you're getting this curve the same on your edges as this edge right here. And then I want to clean that up.
So they mostly just get them through these.
Okay, give me just a second because I'm doing a recording. Okay, so then you want to see how the ellipse kind of comes back, and then you have a nice edge here, but it really touches that edge because we're seeing it from this side and you can't see that side. Okay, and then there's another ellipse because you have this edge that comes down before you see the actual clock. And because we can see that edge and not this front edge, we're kind of opposite of what we just did. Okay, and my ellipses aren't perfect, and I'm actually fine with that. Okay, and it looks like I've done my edge a little steeper. Than what I need to, so I'll adjust that. And then you do have the band. So we've got this metal curve that attaches about here, and we want this angle and this angle to be similar, and then it drops back down and curves back to the bottom of the watch, and it will mimic this curve here until we get a little screw right here. But the screw comes off the face. And then it curves. And then we have another curve here where it would have the same joint, but it's shorter on this side. And then it gives the idea that the band continues here. And then we have our band that drops here, and we can see the side. Now this is a sketch, it's not a perfect drawing, so keep that in mind. When you do things that are mechanical, sometimes it's hard to get that in your head. You're like, it doesn't need to be perfect, it's just this sketch idea. And as I'm more sure of my angles, I can darken those up a bit. Okay, then I'm going to thicken this up a bit down here. We've got some stuff going on in here. And there's this tiny little screw in here. And it comes back. I probably should have used a mechanical pencil for this drawing because the graphite is kind of thick to get all this detail in. But again, it's just a sketch, so I'm not going to be too critical. These daily sketches are great because you're just working through proportion. You get better as you go. Okay, and they've shaded in some areas. You can if you want. Sometimes it helps. To see things a little better. Okay, and then inside we've got the hand. You can decide whatever time you want. They actually have the numbers drawn, which I don't care as much about. If you want to, you can, but I think for now and for the assignment, that's pretty good.